we thought it would be nice to have a conversation over the gongs and a little bit about the idea of Taurus, the zodiac, and its relationship to sound, the creation of matter, the sensory world. And that's because I had a gong session with you. It was my first time and it was very, very interesting. I had never experienced something like that. It resonated quite literally inside of me. And I immediately thought, this is such a beautiful experience of what the Taurus concept and archetype is saying, right? And first, I wanted to ask you, what's your relationship to the gong? When did you find it for the first time? And how's your experience also creating one?
Yes, actually, I started playing gong last year, beginning of last year. I had first of all, a workshop learning to play gong. And before that, I immediately knew that I would not like to just buy one. I really felt drawn to Pauline. She's doing workshops, helping creating my own gong. And I did that last summer in Sicily, very close to the Vulcano Etna. And yes, it was
beautiful.
it was really intense with the Italian sun and with the planetary strong energies from Vulcano Etna. And we also went to the Sulfur island, like to Vulcano Island, it's called. So there was a sulfur bath, and we went there inside with the gong and created.
And what's the process like? I think it's very physical, right?
It's very physical. I mean, first of all, putting all the energies in the gong, in the metal plate. It's just starting. Creating these kind of planetary and also cosmologically energies inside, and also through my vessel, that it's like creating it in a time frame, in a linear time of moving from Vulcano Etna to Vulcano Island, going back and creating them during the full moon was and really waking up, going there at 3 a.m. in the morning, and it was such an experience and an internal journey to create them, the gong. So it was hard to describe sometimes, because everyone is having another experience with it. Yeah,
exactly.
It
in a way, letting the gong be created through you.
Yes, exactly. And still, it's like a feeling like something else kind of coming through me. But still, it's of course my blueprint.
Yes.
And this is also very interesting about talking about you with the idea of everyone has their own blueprint. So it's like, if I would be a Taurus, like a Taurus sun, it's something different than I am a Aries sun, and you are Pisces.
Yeah.
So it's kind of very interesting how we are aligned with different archetypes, and especially with Taurus, who is the
sign.
There's a sign of the sign of all the material and the senses.
Yes, and when I did the gong session with you, I immediately thought about Taurus. There was this feeling of the presence, vibration, and presence in the present, right? There's something about this vibration without a melody that really draws you to the present moment, the here and now.
Yes, yes.
I found that not necessarily melodically beautiful, but powerfully drawing me to this, anchoring me to the space and time of the present. Yeah. And I think that when we talk about Taurus, there's always, with any concept or any image in astrology, a universe of words and concepts and archetypal images. And generally, when we think of Taurus, everyone thinks of the senses and pleasure. And to me, the gong also reminded me of a deeper nature of what Taurus means, which is how consciousness, this sacred anchoring of consciousness in the present, and this beautiful heaviness of the world that anchors us here.
Here, yes, definitely. I mean, this is the tool of the feeling with this tool, the resonance of being, as you said, being in the here and now, and also how would I describe it? It's especially connected with Taurus. It's as you said, the sensory about feeling, because the whole body, like a human being, is mostly created of water, 80% of water. So it's like the vibration in our body is very much vibrating with when I'm playing the gong.
Exactly.
And it's and again, everyone is experiencing a little bit different their journey, especially with, I don't know what they're having in their mind and getting out of their mind. It's very important to coming back to the body, and then it depends on how your nervous system is regulated and how you I mean, also Taurus is connected to the nervous system, I think, right? It's
yes, and to me, another very interesting aspect of Taurus that the gong session reminded me of is generally when we think of Taurus, again, we think of the word pleasure, right? And of course, there's this, if there's a soft relationship to matter, that counts as pleasure. Consciousness dwells in this beautiful presence, so we count that as pleasure. But Taurus is not necessarily that. It's the whole plethora of infinite, from pleasure to disgust, and it's excrement. It's not just a beautiful flower that we smell.
yes.
And that happened to me also with the sounds. They were not all nice, so my body had to take in the different wavelengths and the different the dance of the sound in a way that I had to be very aware. And I think that sometimes our mind wants to escape, and maybe that's what you're
mentioning, it's something, right? Also like wandering, and again, your mind is hearing something outside of the window, and then it's like wandering there, and it's to come back and like kind of focusing back on just the vibration and the sound. Exactly. It's a play, and it's not like, don't judge yourself when your mind is moving outside. It's just like, it's also like something we can learn from experiencing like a gong session. It's accepting where we are. I think this is very much Taurus.
And it also, the gong session triggers different reactions, different, I mean, you can be completely in tune, literally in tune with what's happening, or maybe your mind drifts off, or you fall asleep. There are different reactions. And talking about astrology and the importance or the beauty of the universe of Taurus and what we want to say with that word, I think it's all about the presence and like almost as a question, are our bodies sufficiently trained and relaxed, to be able to just be there without going to the past, the future, or to abstraction.
Yeah.
Because in a way, I think that Taurus is precisely the force that brings us from abstraction to matter, to this concrete
life experience.
life experience. Exactly.
And also, like, if you kind of fall asleep, it's also important to accept it, because then your consciousness in a way wants to experience it in your sleep, and still you will have a connection to the whole session. It's
Exactly.
Like,
So we talk about sound, we talk about Taurus. I think we had spoken about the essential sound here in the throat. I think Taurus, in a way, rules or is associated with the throat and sound, and this very old gift of our souls to be able to produce sound, not just with an instrument, but also with our bodies. And I think that it was interesting to me also the non-melodic nature of the sound.
Yes, it is.
It's just such a raw vibration.
It's coming really from, I would say also from the planet. I mean, it's connected also very much from where it comes from. I mean, it's when you hit the gong, it's like then the metal plate is vibrating, and then it sends out vibration and frequencies into your body and also into the planet Earth. So it's kind of also into the cosmos. So it's kind of like a play with our bodies, with everything all around you. I mean, and kind of how would you say it? It's
I'm really curious.
Yes,
and I'm really curious about what you feel when you're playing.
When I'm playing, I mean,
the gong.
For me, it's like I feel a lot of joy, giving this kind of sessions and seeing the different experiences people have, and for me, it's such. I can just explain it like just pure joy, having really. The opportunity to find my purpose in playing gong and seeing the different reactions to it.
Yes, and again, to me, going back to the raw experience of having the session, it always, I think, reminds us how astrology is not something that lives in the concepts. It's not in the. It's not something. It's not an intellectual endeavor, or it's more like a language, a symbolic language, rich symbolic language. To talk not about the stars or the cosmos or the universe, but rather to talk about the experience that
the embodiment.
The embodiment. Yes,
exactly. I also think it's important to. You can go out there. You have your gong session and experience a lot of universal, experiences. But still, it's kind of bringing it back to your body, to the embodiment of what you experience out there, whatever it is, or even if you are asleep. It's like kind of sometimes a very small thing, like it's just regulating your nervous system, and that's it. I mean, it's just small little reactions to it. I think I love it, and I mean, I also have people who are crying, and I mean, it's just an emotional release for some. So it's kind of, and then they are maybe surprised that happened, and this is also new for a lot of people to experience emotional releases. And if you don't judge the emotional release, it's just like that. You it happens.
Yes, there's something about the constant chatter inside our heads that has to for it to be a proper gong or Taurian experience, has to move and let something else take over. But that's nice. Thing that's taking over is not linear. It's something that's very, again, raw, ancient, old. About the nature of the body and the nature of vibration, and also, again, talking about the universe, the symbolic universe of Taurus. One aspect of matter is that it is vibration.
Vibration,
right? And it's almost as if the universe itself is vibrating and enjoying itself through the creation of matter, and that creation of presence and matter brings it some sort of enjoyment or joy or pleasure, right?
Yes, and also I think some kind of remembrance, because I mean we can go the whole story of incarnation, but even if you don't need to believe in incarnation, it's like just you remember your innate cycle of life, I think.
Exactly. Yes. I think going back to the idea of pleasure and presence, we discussed a little bit how the contact or the experience and the acknowledgement of the energy of Taurus, energy for the lack of another word, it's like we mentioned, for example, having an ice cream. And I think our consciousness can very quickly eat the ice cream up and rush through the experience in haste.
No time,
exactly, no time. But there's something about the concept of Taurus, or the energy or the aspect of Taurus, that makes us slow down and have, like, it almost as if Taurus opens up time, and it's not the same to eat an ice cream in 2 seconds than to really appreciate it. And I think that that's the essence of what Taurus is. It's total presence. And I think that total presence opens time and brings us, anchors us into the present. Almost as if it can open more and more information from
just a small little ice cream.
Exactly, for example.
A spoon of ice cream, Yeah, sure. I mean, it's also like bringing us back to our central side. I mean, this is also in this world right now, we are always like in our cognitive thinking mode, and it's like just exploring and very slowly eating ice cream. It's beautiful to reconnect with our inner child. So it's kind of also a big thing about slowing down and being in the present.
And also acknowledging, and I think that's the beauty of astrology, acknowledging that this is an aspect of the universe, and that is also an aspect of our, let's say, soul, spirit, and that we have this power, or this, or our souls are allowed to experience the world in a material way, and that's an intrinsically essential part of what we are as consciousness.
Definitely.
And to have a language that can name all these, let's say, 12 aspects of reality, I think it's very beautiful. And there's the bridge between the conceptual, archetypal aspect of astrology and the more experiential aspect, in this case Taurus and the gong.
Yes, exactly. Definitely,
I was wondering also the material. What's the material of the gong?
Oh God.
But
It's now a little bit. It's like it's a. I don't know how do you say it in English. A metal legierung. You know, something like.
no.
It's like a combination of metals with silver, like new silver in German, and copper and some zinc or tin. I don't know. So it's like 3 different metals, and yeah, it's created for doing gongs. So this is what specifically what Pauline was explaining to us. So still, it's like this is the material thing about the part of the creation of something before we create it as a gong. It's just like the metal, but also important to bringing the fire and also the water in this material.
Yes.
Right? So it's kind of so that we can bend it when we are like hammering the rim. So it's kind of and creating this kind of sound body to
Sound body is a good word to describe this.